It is 26 degrees in Spokane. My studio door is frozen shut. Meanwhile, in Australia, they're dodging wildlife and getting suntans. Welcome to the Packfiller. First up, let's talk about the UCI, because apparently they spent the entire winter with a tape measure and a bad attitude. Rule number 1, handlebar width. If you mass start events, your bars have to be a minimum of 400 millimeters wide. 400 millimeters. We spent 5 years trying to get aero, turning our hoods in, and now the UCI wants us riding like we're steering a John Deere tractor. Rule number 2, rims deeper than 65 millimeters, banned in road races. Because obviously the biggest safety issue in the peloton isn't the guy staring at his power meter, it's the depth of my carbon rim. So you just bought a pair of Zip 808s? Congratulations, you now own an extremely expensive piece of wall art. Now to the Tour Down Under. Winner is Jay Vine. Yes, the Zwift Academy King takes the Ochre jersey for the UAE Team Emirates. But that's not the story. The story is that Jay Vine almost lost the race in the final stage because he hit a kangaroo. I'm not making this up. 2 kangaroos jumped into the peloton. Vine hit one, crashed, changed bikes twice, chased back on, and still won the Tour. It's a brutal week for UAE, honestly. His teammate Jonathan Narváez, who was sitting second overall, crashed out on stage 4 with a fractured vertebra. So Vine gets taken out by a marsupial, and Narváez ends up in the hospital. If you're a pro cyclist in Australia, everything is trying to kill you. The heat, the animals, the asphalt. On the women's side, it was Naomi Rugg show. Rugg? One of those is right. The Swiss rider for EF Oatly took the overall win, beating Mavi Garcia by 11 seconds. Efficient, dominant Swiss, like a very fast watch. And finally, speaking of things that are very fast, let's talk about my speed, which is non-existent. But that is about to change. I've been hosting this show since 1999, the Packfiller podcast since 1999. I've been racing bikes since 1982. That's 44 years. I have paid my dues. I have ridden heavy steel, flexi aluminum, and early carbon that felt like plywood. So for 2026, I'm officially launching the Dream Fleet project. The goal is simple. Build the ultimate machine for a guy who has absolutely no business riding it. We are fueled by Thomas Hammer Coffee. That is locked in. So at least I'll be awake for the build. But for the rest of the bike, I have a target list. I'm currently staring longingly at Time Bicycles. Because if you're going to build a dream bike, you don't mess around. You start with real carbon, made perfectly. I'm looking at Panache Cyclewear. Because I need a kit that looks pro and fits a human with realistic body fat. And I'm hoping to drag Benniditos Pizza into this mess because, frankly, recovery nutrition is critical, and you know what I'm talking about here. Now, the contract signed? Not yet. But I'm putting it out to the universe. The coffee is brewed, the shop is lit, the vision is clear. The brand's listening, the Dream Fleet is leaving the station. We are going to build something ridiculous, and you're going to want to be on board when we do. That's it. Rubber side down, everybody. Catch you next time.